representing Hickory Arts, which is a local school for arts as far as music, performing arts, acting, and visual arts as well. So what we kind of wanted to talk to you about today is how we run our business. It's not a new idea. It's not an incredibly fancy idea. It's not a big secret, but I feel like it is an idea that's overlooked a lot, and it's an idea that as your business goes faster and faster and you pick up steam, it gets pushed to the back and pushed to the side a little bit. Our business, we have two facets, the way that we run it, the way we have it set up, and I kind of wanted to talk to you about both of those. And I apologize, I'm not a science geek like everybody else that's been up here, so I'm going to use very simple words, and I'll probably giggle a lot, so thanks for sticking with me. The first facet of the way that we run our business is we named the Jerry Maguire philosophy. You remember Jerry Maguire, the movie from the 90s, starring Tom Cruise, Renee Zellweger. We kind of wanted to show you a clip from it, but I'm not sure that we have the rights to be able to do that, so we wanted to bring up a couple of our actors to be able to reenact the scene for you. I don't think we can legally do that either because of using the script, so we have one actor representing Hickory Arts. Hyro, please come on up, Hyro. Big round of applause for Hyro. Thank you. Hyro's going to come up and use interpretive paraphrasing. Right? It's very fancy, so that we don't have to worry about legal issues. So Hyro's an actor, so he's good at projecting, so he's not mic'd, so you'll have to listen closely. So, Hyro.
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay. Reveal to me the Benjamins. 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 I strongly adore African Americans. Reveal to me the Benjamins.
Okay, Hyro.
What?
That was good, right? That was really good. That wasn't the scene. Do you remember we had talked about the...
That wasn't the scene?
No, it was good. It was good, but you remember the scene that we talked about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that one. Okay.
Sorry.
And then it hit me. Less clients, fewer dollars. More attention and more caring. I presented it to a thunderous applause and was quickly sacked. Who will go with me? Who of you will go with me to build this new company?
Renee Zellweger will. Thank you, Hyro. So that's the scene in the movie. If you've seen the movie, you remember he has this big moral epiphany. He writes it into a mission statement. He gets fired. He takes one lone client with him and Renee Zellweger and a fish, I think, a goldfish. And he goes off to start his new business. And the whole idea of his new business is less clients, more attention. More focus on the clients. Now this is fiction. It's some writer's fanciful imaginings of what we should be doing anyway, which is helping our fellow man. And everyone lives happily ever after, everything turns out great, and they all sail off into the sunset. But that's Hollywood, that's fiction, right? But that's how we run our business, and it works. It's going to look different for every business. We are a service industry business. We have students that we cater to, but I think it could work across the board for retail, for business to business, the same philosophy. The first thing you need to do, though, is get to know your clients. Get to know who you're talking to. It may not even be a client if you're a business to business. It may be another business, but know who they are. Know what they like. Know who they love in their life. Now, I don't mean in a stalkery kind of way. Creeping in the bushes watching them, definitely not. But there is one caveat to this, and that is you can't fake it. If you really want to engage with your customers this way, if you really want to engage with those that you are connecting to in this way, you have to mean it. You have to really go after it. You can't fake attention to your clients. You can't fake additional time to your clients. They will see you coming a mile away, and they will see through it. You have to go full on 100% Jerry. Otherwise, it'll backfire on you. Now, the way that looks for our business, this is just the example of how we work that into our business. We have a 30-30-30 rule in our business, and we advertise it that way. We let everyone know that that's the way we operate. And what that means is it's $30 for 30 minutes of a lesson a week, and our teachers will never take on more than 30 private students in a week. And we do that because of the Jerry rule, because we want to know our students. We want to learn about them and what they need and what they need to move forward with them. That also frees up our students, our teachers rather, to plan, to be available. So if we have a student that has an issue through the week and needs to call, the teacher can be available. We adopted the Jerry rule for one very reason, and that's that we care. We not only care about our product, which we do, but we care about our students. We care about our clients and who we are catering to. Our product is a little bit different. It's not tangible. It's not like a retail product. It is the skills and the knowledge that our teachers have and the way that they pass those along. We really, really like Hickory's new motto. I don't know if you've seen it. On the website there, it's up in the upper right-hand corner, but it's life well crafted. We have fully accepted that, and we also, for our business, it's artists, well crafted. The Jerry philosophy encourages crafting. It encourages handcrafting, fine crafting, and you have to spend time with people to be able to do that, to be able to know what they need. It's making time and attention, and it encourages, the Jerry rule encourages that, encourages the time and attention. It's quite the opposite of a factory. Now, factories have their places. You have some place that puts out the same thing over and over and over and over again, and it's a cookie cutter thing, and that works great for factories. But handcrafting and really getting to know your customers and catering to them is quite the opposite of that. Number one, not everybody fits into a cookie cutter. You can't use the same philosophy on everyone. The other thing is that encourages failure. If we were to fill our classrooms, our teachers, if we were to just fill them and every hour that they're available with students, it would encourage failure in them because we would have to be a factory. We would have to be the cookie cutter philosophy. And we don't want to do that. We don't want to encourage failure in our students. And it works the same way with anyone you're interacting with on a business basis. Does that limit us financially? I don't think it does because of one very simple reason: loyalty. Hickory Arts has only been around for 6 months or so, but our teachers have been teaching longer than that, and all of our teachers adopt this philosophy. All of our teachers use this philosophy, and a lot of the reasons that we work with them is because they have used this philosophy in the past. So all of them come with students that are fiercely loyal to them because of this, because of the time and attention that they get, because of the personalized learning that they get with our teachers. We also gain new students from word of mouth. Our younger students, the parents love us for that very reason. And so they will tell other people. It's the simple rule of quality over quantity. The two rarely coexist at the same time. And if we have to choose one, for us it's going to be quality. So for us, the first facet of our business is less clients, more attention. Now the second is kind of simple. It's basically networking, but I like to term it connections because we like to take it and go a little further with it than just normal networking, normal business interactions, normal Facebook, that kind of a thing. It's people. It's connecting with people. Even if you're a business-to-business company, you still have flesh and blood people that you deal with on a daily basis. Now, I'm not talking about LinkedIn. I'm not talking about Facebook. I'm not talking about Twitter. Those are all important, and we use those. But what I'm talking about actually harkens back to something I said a few moments ago, which is you have to mean it when you make a connection with someone. A connection that matters to them as much as it matters to you. It's not just enough to win friends and influence people. You have to be authentic with your connections with people. It's not just enough to like someone on Facebook. You have to be authentic. It's not enough to throw out a, hey, let's do lunch next week. You have to All right, that was a little weak. You have to. Thank you. You have to genuinely want to know and care about the people that you're connecting with. Again, no attempting sincerity. People can see you coming. It's kind of like the over-eager salesman that knows your name and that uses it in a sentence over and over and over again. Hey, Bob, how you doing today, Bob? So glad you came back, Bob. Hey, let's get over to the counter, Bob, and we'll have you fill out some papers, Bob, and we'll get you right on your way, Bob. That kind of leaves you feeling a little creepy, doesn't it? It's not that genuine connection. He knows your name. He wants you to know that he knows your name. But that's all he knows about you, is that he knows your name and you're doing something that's going to help him. There's so many different ways that you can do this in your business. So many different ways that you can connect to people in your business. I'm going to throw out a couple that we do, and hopefully it'll spark some ideas in your brain that'll help you out a little bit. At Hickory Arts, we don't only teach, we also do. We do almost everything that we do teach. So one of the ways that we make connections is that we partner with businesses. We will go and do some work for a business, and we will use Facebook in this case to maybe throw out, hey, we just did work with the fabulous company X. Can't wait to work with them again. And likewise, they'll do the same for us. Now, why is this a business connection and not just some spouting about the work that you do on Facebook? Because we chose to make that connection with them. They are a connection that matters to us. And we're going to keep that relationship up even when we're not working for them, because it's someone that matters to us to be connected to. Now, I'll stand here and tell you that there are companies that we will not be connected to because we can't be genuine with them. It doesn't have anything to do with the company or maybe a bad product that they put out or someone that works there. It's some facet of something that they do that that doesn't jive with us. It might be the way they put their message out there. It might be the product that they put out. It could be any of those things. But we just can't be authentic with that company. So it's not a company that we will be connected to, and that's totally okay. The power is yours to make these connections and to keep up with them. Another way that you can connect with businesses or individuals is with gifts. Now, I don't mean having a sack on your back that's full of iPads and running around and saying, would you be my friend? Here's an iPad, could you be my friend? I'm not talking about big gifts. I'm not talking about anything that'll be any skin off your teeth. I'm talking about something that you have that you can offer to someone else. And that may be in the form of advice. If you have a connection that you're chatting with and you find out that they have some problem in their business and you have been through that already and you know you can throw out a little tidbit of advice that would normally cost them. It may be something easy that you do. I'm a photographer. I do photographs for people that I want to genuinely be connected to sometimes. At Hickory Arts, one specific thing that we do is we work with the local community theaters, and we will put out a video for their musicals. It's a 2-minute web video. It takes us no time at all to put it together because it's what we do. We know how to do it quickly and easily. And the biggest time crunch on us is being out there watching the show and recording it. But I'm getting to watch a show, so that's kind of cool too. So that's just an easy thing for us, and we give it to them and we say, here, this is for you, expecting nothing in return. We do it because we value our connection with them and we want to keep that up. Now, we would love for our business, but not only our business, but any business in Hickory to become a super connection hub, just a place that everyone is connected through. And that way it is going to further your business. It is going to get you out there in front of people, but it's going to be people helping people too. I can't even imagine what Hickory would look like if businesses were to connect in this way and were to be genuine about connecting with each other. Now, for us, we also take it beyond business as well. We like to make personal connections with people. And the way, again, my example, the way that looks at Hickory Arts is we have a large room, and it'll seat up to 40. It's actually the waiting area when we have parents that are there while their students are in the lesson. It could also be a space for a concert. It could be a space for one of our students to put together some sort of presentation. But anyone that I meet, anyone that I come in contact with, I'm sure to tell them about this space, because we will let anyone use it for free as long as it's not being used for anything, for a Bible study, for a group of women that want to get together and crochet, for a business networking. You know, you come and connect with us while you network with other businesses. We're totally all right with that. The other way that we like to do it is digital. It is sharing on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. Now, we do have a Hickory Arts Facebook page, and we do share on the Hickory Arts Facebook page a lot things that artists would be interested in. But with our personal pages, we will find those connections that matter to us on Facebook, and we like to consider ourselves sharing fiends, not friends, but fiends. And I'm not talking about sharing all of your 2,000 friends and what they're doing. I'm talking about the businesses that you genuinely want to connect with. If they have something going on and they post it out there, just hit that little share button. If you are somewhere, just the other day, I was at Warehouse 2120, and I bought something that also happens to be sold at, it's a local person that makes it. So I jumped on Facebook and I said, hey, I was just out at Warehouse 2120 and I picked up some All My Soap and I just can't wait to get home and wash my face. I was me, I was funny, but I also tagged them in it. So all of my friends are seeing that. Those are connections that matter to me, so I want to help them out any way I can. It all boils down to one thing, and please don't laugh at me, I know this sounds really cheesy, but it boils down to humanity. It boils down to us helping fellow humans. And we are a mighty force when we get together. I can't even imagine how unstoppable we would be if everyone were connected to everyone else in this way. And hey, if you start a revolution of helping other businesses, some of that is going to come around to you. Thank you very much.